This movie is a fantasy retelling of the medieval story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. The film is a slow burner, and because of that, it's quiet and ambient with more emphasis on the journey itself rather than action or violence, but it leaves much to be desired. The movie's take on the epic poem seems more interested in the art direction than the storytelling. There are ample wide shots of Sir Gawain traveling through this mystical world, and you're stunned by the beauty of the art direction, even if there's not much occurring thematically. None of all movie aspect is so compelling as to transcend the movie's confining presentation of its archetypal characters. Most of Gawain's encounters are cut short by pseudo-iconic images and bombastic dialogue that are never as suggestive as they are fake. It doesn't so much grow the tale it's based on, and it doesn't completely further it to another medium. Rather, it seems aware of what it's putting onto the big screen, not much more and not much less. This is a story that's so inherently loose and extemporaneous. While the source material's prose does the lion's share of conveying its arc, the movie doesn't land that here. The other problem is that the movie itself is too stoic. The approaches in the first 20 minutes or so are perplexing at times, but it's afterwards that they start to register as unsure or detached from the story. While it's often frustrating to watch Gawain wade through a gauntlet of character-building encounters, the movie is never more irritating than when it dwells on Gawain's uncertainty. The movie is also more episodic than thematic in its storytelling, which is kind of frustrating. Because everything is so monotonous in dialogue while Gawain is out in the wild, the story becomes rather dull, and the only thing piquing your interest are the endless gorgeous set pieces and the masterful camera movement. It has such a calming atmosphere that it's difficult to not doze off for a bit. It's really quite frustrating then that as the movie goes into its last half hour, it somehow feels like it doesn't have as much to it as it should. It knows of the story's undercurrents, but it doesn't explore them enough. All of the themes feel like they are stuck in the peripheries and fighting each other for screen time. There's also not a massive amount that nails its aspirations. Overall, this movie is more style than substance. Its exhausting runtime and slow pacing made ample moments feel more episodic than hype-up epic it was intended to be.